What's up? I'm just gonna get into it. I don't have too much to say. Did a lot of talking in that last video. Not sure what I'm gonna title it yet. It's getting dark out here. Rainy. I'm gonna start with Oracle messages. Give us some direction. This one's just gonna be kind of off the cuff. The last one was pretty deep. See where this one's gonna go. Using the Sacred Spirit by Anna Stark. Oracle cards. Ooh, that's a dope-ass looking card, man. Galactic Healer. What does it say? Move forward with an open mind. This might be a continuation of the last reading. Doesn't matter. Galactic Healer. Somebody's a healer. Opening their third eye. Seeing the world differently. Seeing the unseen. My neighbor calling her dog every day, same time. Better than my other neighbor that locks her kid out of the house all the time. I don't know what that lady's on. Energy signature. The past is in the present. I'm feeling healing past life trauma. A lot of times we have emotional triggers that don't even have anything to do with this life or this moment. The past is in the present. And if the past is in the present, it's here for us to heal. Someone's taking a greater perspective. I just heard calling forth the past in order to heal it. Moving forward with an open mind, letting go of resentments. Choosing to be different. Choosing to do things differently. Be proud of who you are. Number 17, which is an 8. 14, which is a 5. I should want to jump the fuck out. Divine will. Let go of fear. Look at that card. God damn. Divine will. Choosing divine will over your own. Seeing the unseen. Healing the past. Recognizing divine will and letting go of fear. Fear of the future. Card is a number 12. It's translated to a 3. Birth of creation. Potential growth. It's like a cosmic egg. This is really intense energy. Someone's coming to a deep knowing, a recognition of themselves, but a recognition, it's like a recognition of themselves as part of the whole. A lot of times we get so trapped and caught up in our own worlds, we forget that we're all connected and we're all part of a greater purpose. We're all part of a higher calling. This is connecting with your higher self, connecting with your higher purpose. Letting go of the trivial, of the petty things, allowing the universe, God, whatever you call your higher power, allowing that to flow through you. When we hold on to the past and we hold on to resentments and we hold on to all this petty shit, we don't leave room for divine will. We don't leave room for the divine to flow through us and move us to action for the greater good, for our greater good, for the greater good of the planet. This is the energy I'm getting with these 3 cards. It's becoming an empty vessel, a clean slate. I see a chalkboard just, but then there's writing. There's writing. Maybe somebody does automatic writing. Maybe somebody needs to do automatic writing. Releasing. There's a lot coming through right now. Releasing, clearing out that fear, clearing out that anxiety, clearing out all the things that are being held in the body. Traumas, anger, frustration, resentment, just letting it go and letting the divine come in and wash it away and show you where you're supposed to be. Well, where you're headed. You are where you're supposed to be. And in this moment, in the present, taking into account all of these things and just letting it go. Do I want to read these cards? What I like about this book is it's got affirmations for each of the cards. So, yeah, that's what I said. You're a born healer. You're a born healer. Born healers and psychics may experience deep soul activations as galactic healers are present in your life right now. You may feel particularly connected to Pleiadian, Orion, or Arcturian energy, and it is strongly recommended you discover more about this connection. I just heard Starseed. Honor your own connections, for at last this may identify why you have felt so isolated and misunderstood in life. You may already feel strongly connected to the times of ancient Egypt, Atlantis, and ancient Lemuria. Now is the time to reawaken your inner knowing and the ancient knowledge that already resides within you, clearing out the clutter in order to connect with this stuff. It doesn't say that, but that's what I'm feeling. Know that a deep awakening is occurring now, and you must acknowledge how far you have already come in this journey of life. While remembering past life experiences can be advantageous to understanding our psyche, it is important to remember you can only integrate healing towards this level in the present moment through conscious thought. That follows this card. The past is in the present. Try not to get lost in these connections. You must remember that your time now is in the present, and you must incorporate and embrace these aspects of you if you wish to further your understanding of self and share healing and knowledge with others. I said that. I read the affirmation for this card is I reawaken my soul's desire to learn and grow beyond existing limitations. I said that. Seeing beyond the seen, seeing the unseen, coming to a higher knowing. What's this card got? Let me see. As people progress through life, familiar experiences such as patterned behaviors become more clear and evident as you pay attention to the energy of the environment, people, social gatherings, events, and places around you. It is up to you, though, to be proactive with this sense of inner vision. Often you may find yourself saying, I have felt this before, or I recognize this, but I'm not sure why. I resonate with that. Currently, you are being asked to read the energy of this issue and the people surrounding these circumstances. You must shine a spotlight and use all your senses to remove these masks and expose the energy that is being hidden from you. Not only will you identify insecure and dishonest people, you will begin to understand patterns that you have created in your life that aren't serving you to the fullest. Right now, you must use your sensory and intuitive intelligence for answers. You have experienced this type of energy before, but you must ask, what is it? When recognized, you can adapt and modify your behavior and actions accordingly to avoid unnecessary arguments, tension, and toxic situations in your social, work, or family environments. When practiced, reading the energy signatures of your environment become a built-in intuitive warning system. Prior to an issue occurring, you have the possibility of avoiding explosive exchanges, accidents, conflict, or confrontation as it becomes in line with your fight or flight response, creating self-awareness and energetic resilience. That's all about. It's like what I said before, the past is in the present, and taking a step back and saying, is this my intuition or is this my trauma speaking? Using those past experiences not to hinder your growth, but to further your growth. Using those past experiences to recognize that shit in people and cutting it off before it can hurt you. Resilience, fortitude, dynamic. These are the words I'm hearing. The affirmation for this card is, I remove the illusion that hides the truth. The answer is before me. So now we have these two cards coming together. And it's about unmasking things. Unmasking. That's all I'm hearing. Unmasking. Seeing through it. You see her? You think anything's getting past this chick? Look how expansive her mind is. Connecting to the ancestors, connecting to ancient wisdom, connecting to the truth that is hidden or that people think they're hiding. But when you see, you see. You know? Divine will, let go of fear. Let's see what that one has to say. Currently, you are being asked to stop. Stop trying to force a door open. Your resistance will continue to make distance between you and your desired outcome. The overall picture is much bigger than you can see right now. Trust in your unique path and that you are exactly where you need to be right here, right now. Surrendering to the universe and to divine will is removing the internal fight of being in control of every possible situation, issue, and scenario that may or may not eventuate. When you stop and surrender, you can live freely, having a new sense of freedom in letting go of the events or circumstances that you simply cannot control. Everything will always be received in divine timing. Sometimes when we work so hard at achieving a goal or outcome, it can be marred by setback after setback. This does not mean that you will not receive success. More that you need to adjust and be open to a new approach to receive the outcome or resolution you desire. You may need to acknowledge, however, that the door isn't ready yet, or it is physically not meant to be opened by you. Affirmation, I let go of control and surrender to divine synchronicity. I let go of control and surrender to divine synchronicity. I let go of control and surrender to divine synchronicity, clearing out all these old programs, clearing out all this trauma that's being stored in the body, clearing out all the trauma and pain that's being stored in the mind, allowing for the divine to work through you and trusting that there's a higher plan. We don't always get the desired results that we think we want. And there's a saying out there, it says rejection is God's protection. And sometimes we don't get what we want because we're being protected by the divine, and we can't see that without an open mind. So this message is calling you to take a higher perspective, clear out the old programming, see, recognize that there's more going on than what's right here in the here and now. Recognize that sometimes the past comes into the present for us to heal it, and letting go of control. What was that? I gotta look it up again. Hold on a second, because I really like that. I'm gonna have to write a shit down. I let go of control and surrender to divine synchronicity. That's beautiful. I'm not even going to touch the tarot on this. That's your oracle message. Be free, be open, be willing to receive, because the divine is trying to flow through you. Heal your heart. I'm hearing heal your heart. It's okay to let go of fear. Fear of losing control, fear of God got you. That's all you gotta know. God got you. See people and situations for who they are and what they are, without having the need to twist them up and turn them into something that you want it to be. Recognize things for what they are. Let go and let God. I'm going to leave it at that. You're beautiful. I love you.